Salutations and welcome to Basic Public Speaking. I'm Christy Thomas and I'm your professor for this course. This video is covering week 7 schedule discussion. So we just went over chapters 9 and 10, which is about style and delivery and style and language. All wonderful things that coincide and fall in it. So for this week's lesson, we are looking at chapters 7 and 11. I know we're kind of jumping, but there's a plan in my mind. It works out. Organized chaos, if you would. Your chapter 7 lesson is over organization and outlining. There will be, as always, with every chapter, a Word document and PowerPoint presentation. So there's also will be a video that I've previously recorded that will be uploaded discussing organization and outlining. And then I will also post examples of basic, bare bones of outlines. Because when we do our speeches, a few of your speeches require an outline. Your next main speech, the how-to instructional informative, requires an outline. I'm not asking for super long, detailed outlines, but I do ask for them. So that's chapter 7 is organization and outlining of your speeches, your presentations. Chapter 11 talks about presentational aids. Your second main speech that you have coming up, which is the informative how-to descriptive speech, one of the requirements, we have an outline requirement. There is a time minimum, and I also require visual aid. Now, as you're recording videos, visual aids, it's a lot easier to do the visual aid because you're recording yourself. But there will be, as always, a Word document and PowerPoint presentation, and there's also a previously recorded video of myself discussing visual aids. With visual aids, and this will be in the video that I make discussing the second speech, but with visual aids for the second speech, you can show me a finished product. You can split screen or do the slideshow in the background of pictures of you doing the project. You can show me how to do the project. You can discuss how to do it and then do the after of, and this is how we do it. If you use the steps I taught you, this will be your completed. Now, let me give you some examples of presentational aids when it comes to videos. So say you want to tell me how to bake a cake. Excellent. Go to your kitchen, you set up your recording device, your computer, your phone, whatever the case may be, and you show me your ingredients. Okay, for this cake, we have flour, we have sugar, we have eggs, we have vanilla, we have butter, we have, my secret ingredient, I'm just throwing things out here. And I love food, so I usually use food in all my examples. So you show us the ingredients. You say, okay, so you get your dry ingredients together, and you can show us, perhaps you have a bowl that already has everything in it, and you're just like, so you use this much of flour, this much sugar, this much salt, baking powder, baking soda, whatever the case may be. Then you have your bowl of wet, and everything's already measured. Think of it like a food show, on cooking shows. They're like, oh, and you use this, but then it's magically already has it together, so you don't have to see the visualization of every single ingredient going into the bowl. So you can do it in steps, and you're like, okay, well then, you've preheated your oven, and you mix it all together, and you scoop it out, and you bake it, and you come back, and then your final project will look like this, and you show the cake. Doing visual aids that way, you may have to record yourself several small snippet videos that you can collectively put together. Now, I know, like my phone, I have an app that clips smaller clips and photos together. So it kind of makes your own little slideshow, but it helps you smooth transition. Or any social media app that allows you to upload numerous photos or videos together and do voiceover, also acceptable. So that's one example of presentational aids. I'm not going to get into detail because I'm going to make a separate video on this speech. So for week 7, which is what we're in, which is September 27th through October 3rd, we're looking over Chapter 7, which is Organization and Outline. You'll find that in the content folder labeled Speech, Topic, and Organization. Sorry, guys, I have my handy-dandy video notes over here to chat with you about. And then Chapter 11 is Presentation Aids, and it's found in the content folder labeled Speech, Flow, and Presentation. Again, because I love repetition, you'll have PowerPoint presentations, Word documents, and previously recorded videos from me. Now, I may also add other videos. If you haven't noticed, I really like using Dr. Alex Lyon, his videos. He's a communication coach, and he has his own channel on YouTube, and it's the same information that I'm going over, but he breaks it down in such a way that it just, sometimes you can read something, you can listen to something, you can look at a PowerPoint, you can watch a video, and sometimes it still just doesn't make sense. His stuff seems to like help things click, or it just explains it a little bit easier. You know, my video is maybe 15 minutes. His video is like 4. So, like, it's a more condensed, easier version. But I really like his stuff, and I use him for all of my communication courses that I teach, be it public speaking or intro to comm or intro to interpersonal, whatever the case may be. I use him a lot. Again, I'm also going to post basic outline, like skeletons, if you would. Tell me you love Halloween without telling me you love Halloween. Anywho. But that's for week 7. I might put something snippet for you to do, or set up a discussion board. But really, we're looking over Chapter 7 and 11. All grades have been posted to Blackboard for the storytelling song speech. I love the storytelling song speech. And a quick reminder as well, in a few weeks will be ACTC's fall break, and we will take that week off. But I will remind you the week before, and I'll also kind of post a little announcement that Friday prior to the week saying, hey, just a reminder, there will not be anything posted for this week because it is fall break. Anywho, that's it for week 7, folks, and I hope that you have a wonderful week and that you are being kind and staying safe. Bye.